Good evening. Residents in Melbourne's west are being warned to stay away from dangerous waterways as the EPA launches an urgent investigation into the devastating Derrimut chemical factory fire. Tonight there are claims the site should never have been operating after dozens of work-safe inspections in the past 8 months.
The destruction left behind after an inferno. What's left of the chemical factory and warehouse still smouldering. 50 firefighters monitoring for flare-ups as shocking damage to their fire trucks from the intense flames was revealed, and others were cleaned of chemicals after yesterday's massive blaze. It was Melbourne's biggest fire in 8 years, with dozens of mushroom cloud explosions, and the clean-up will be significant. Not just in Derrimut, but surrounding suburbs because of the risk of contaminated water from the huge volume hosed into the flames, combining with the chemicals going down drains.
In excess of 3 million litres of water that's been used to suppress this fire, and in excess of 40,000 litres of foam.
Monitoring at several waterways nearby to see how far it's spread.
There are impacts that include, highly odorous water that has migrated from the site.
The factory remained so dangerous this morning that nearby businesses were ordered to stay closed, including an Aldi distribution centre, causing a long queue of trucks.
They're waiting on authorisation from the fire brigade to clear them to open it up.
Firefighters revealed today that drums of chemicals that flew like missiles into the air prompted them to appoint spotters to watch the sky to warn teams if they were in danger of impact. Some landed in nearby properties.
As barrels were popping, we could see them, and then one just landed in the back of our sort of yard. It was dangerous. There was a missile. And we saw it. It went 150 metres in the air.
With so much water used to fight the fire, EPA testing will now reveal how much of this in Laverton Creek is firefighters' foam and how much is chemicals from the factory.
We have advised that the public do not access or come into contact with waterways in the area until we understand what those impacts are at the moment.
A work-safe investigation was already underway into the company after a 44-year-old worker died in another fire there last year. Responding to a 7 News post online about the blaze, the victim's sister said, "Same place my brother died in October last year. That place should not be running."
We have to get out of this crisis management state and do a lot more work around prevention and early intervention.
We need to know whether or not the EPA knew that further risks were in place, that they had done everything they possibly could to make sure that this catastrophic incident didn't happen.
There's an extensive list of chemicals. This premise we were aware of is what we consider a major hazard facility.
And Paul Dowsley has the latest from the smouldering scene this evening. Paul, we're learning more tonight about the company involved.
There have been recent issues with the company ACB Group, Mitch, since that fatal fire last year. WorkSafe and the EPA have inspected the facility a total of 33 times, and 9 times they have issued compliance notices to the company to make changes. We reached out to them today for a comment. They did not reply. In terms of what's happening here tonight, as you can see, emergency services still here. Fire Rescue Victoria still class this as an active fire scene, which is kind of incredible given that this started almost 31 hours ago. They will remain here through the night, Mitch, and tomorrow into their 3rd day here.
Paul Dowsley